Well, Ryan, the numbers were compiled by the FBI. In 2013, Brownsville was one of the safest despite the 240 reported violent crimes. Brownsville is one of the safest cities in Texas.
It really says a lot about the Valley and Brownsville in particular. And I openly said, many times I've said that Brownsville is safe.
That's according to a recent study by the FBI published in Texas Monthly. Out of 24 metro areas ranked for most violent crimes per 100,000 residents, Brownsville came in last. According to the report, Brownsville had 240 violent crimes in 2013. McAllen is 18th on the list with 286 violent crimes. But topping the list is Odessa with 806 violent crimes per 100,000 people. Brownsville Police Chief Orlando Rodriguez is not surprised despite the ongoing talk about border violence.
Very few incidences of that actually happening in Brownsville. They do exist, I'm not saying they don't, but look at the persons that are involved. Our biggest concern as a police department is, the random violence, an innocent person just walking down the street being targeted, and that's what we're not seeing.
Some Brownsville residents agree with the report and say they feel perfectly safe.
I've lived here all my life, so I think it is pretty safe. You can actually go out at night and feel safe at night.
Honestly, I wouldn't go out at night by myself, but compared to other places, it's quite all right.
We get associated with what's happened in Mexico because we're adjacent to Mexico. The violence is there, the lack of trust is there. In our situation, the police department has been doing a wonderful job.
The community I live in is pretty safe. There's no police passing by with the lights on, no loud music, no gunshots.
But despite the FBI's numbers, Esteban Recio isn't buying it. He's skeptical of the protection the police department provides. He says just days ago, a man tried to break into his home in broad daylight. According to the FBI study, although overall crime in Brownsville is lower, the amount of robberies makes up almost 25% of cases.
There is a lot of robberies, even cops are good nowadays.
You don't trust them?
No, I don't trust them. They stop you for no reason. They get you for no reason.
Now, Chief Rodriguez says there is a task force working on reducing the number of robberies throughout the city, but says residents should continue calling in the tips anonymously to the Crime Stoppers line at 546-TIPS. In the newsroom, Daisy Barrera, Action 4 News.
All right.